Hi my dear students. So we have completed 7th class successfully. Now we are stuck in 8th class. So 8th class, 7th class IIT, we have studied Pearson syllabus. There are so many chapters. I think most of the syllabus, that means nearly 80% syllabus was completed. So in this class, 8th class, there are two books. First one is volume 1 and volume 2. So in the 8th class we have to complete the syllabus of mathematics is two books, volume 1 and volume 2. So some videos, I think sets we have completed already, sets chapter explained by Bhaskar sir, I think. So I will start the new lesson in the volume 1 first chapter. I am explaining volume 1 first chapter. That is, the volume 1 first chapter is the combination of three chapters. Those are set theory and real numbers and polynomials. Set theory already the topic in volume 2. The set theory is in the volume 1 and also volume 2. So we will discuss the set theory later. Now we will discuss the topic real numbers. Real numbers. So we will start the real numbers. After that, after real numbers, we will start the polynomials. So real numbers. First of all, before going to the real numbers, starts from we have to learn digit. What are the digits we are using to write the numbers? Those are 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These all are called digits. By using these digits, we are writing numbers. 2-digit numbers, 3-digit number, 4-digit number, and so on. Whatever you want and whatever we want, we can write by using these type of digits. In these digits, the most important digit is 0. So who invented 0? We have to tell me. You have to tell me when you are watching this video. Who invented 0? Okay. In that digits, we are using the digits. We are writing numbers. Numbers means there are so many types of numbers we have. So many types of numbers we have. Actually, the number, when I was asking a number, so some words in your mind are repeating. Those are even numbers, odd numbers, prime numbers, composite numbers, twin primes, co-primes, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers. These words are, I think you are familiar to you. That means you know very well about these things, what I am telling you. So the group of the numbers, the set of numbers are by their nature and by their properties, they are divided into subgroups. For example, you know that very well, even numbers, the number which are divisible by 2 are called even numbers. So actually we have numbers. In that number, some type of numbers are having some different qualities. If they have some type of quality, they are going to that group. We have divided that numbers. So the which are divisible by 2, the numbers which are divisible by 2 are called natural. Ye numbers aithe 2 to divisible avutayo, what even numbers ani cheppam. Another property, the number which are not divisible by 2, ye aithe 2 to divisible avvo, those are called odd numbers. And in the different way, prime numbers, composite numbers, twin primes, co-primes, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers. Up to here, we have completed from up to here in the 7th class. Up to rational numbers. So, the further topic, rational numbers to irrational numbers. And irrational number, the combination of all these all are is called real numbers. That means real number, the numbers are real, which are real. Avi manaki real ga unnavi. So mari real ga unna numbers ni real numbers antunna okay, and real ga leni numbers kuda unnaya. ఉన్నాయి. Those are complex numbers. We are simply say that imaginary numbers. We are imagine the number like which is like this. We are thinking like that. So those are the complex numbers. We will discuss the further classes. That means coming classes. Maybe the next two after three chapters we will discuss the complex numbers. So we have discussing real. These numbers are real. So we are discussing number systems and their nature and their examples, and some homework I will give you how to discuss all the number systems. Dear students, when you are watching this video, we have to write the notes yourself. So in the classroom we will explain and we will give the notes separately. So this is not possible in the video class. So we have to listen my words. So for example, if you are feeling it is an important point, you can write the notes. So by these real numbers, keep the heading is real numbers, and the next heading is number systems. The number systems starts from, the first thing is natural numbers. The number systems starts from natural numbers. So do you know what is the another name of natural numbers? The another name of the natural numbers is counting numbers. The another name of natural numbers is counting numbers. So we are using these number for counting. For example, if you have bundle of books, we have book. There is a bundle of books. So I will call you one number. She or he came to here. So count the numbers. How she or he counting? She starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to which how many books are there? They can stop the last one. For example, if you have some bundle of sticks, how can she count? Starts from 1, 2, 3. How many students are there in your class? She will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. So that's why the counting numbers, the natural numbers also called as counting numbers. These natural numbers starts from 1. So when you are counting, whatever you count, you will start from 1. Where can you end? We don't know. Actually, how many books are there? We can count the last book. We can stop at the last book. So the same way, the natural numbers starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. We can go up to the last value. In the natural numbers, we don't know the last value. The biggest natural number we can't find. The biggest natural number we can't find. The natural numbers are denoted by the symbol n. The natural numbers are denoted by the symbol n. The first letter of the natural numbers is n. That's why we are denoting the natural numbers by the symbol n. So write the notes. First thing is natural number. The another name of the natural numbers is counting numbers, denoted by capital N. So set n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on up to infinite. So I will ask you some questions from this set. The first question is, what is the smallest natural number? What is the smallest natural number? Yes, correct. The smallest natural number is 1. What is the biggest natural number? We can't find. What is the biggest, what is the last. That means the biggest natural number is, we can't find the largest number. From this natural number systems, okay, we will get the whole numbers. I think you know very well about whole numbers. From, if you want whole number, we will start from natural numbers. if you take the natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on up to infinite, if you add 0 to that numbers, if you add 0 to the set of natural numbers, we will get whole numbers. Write the definition for whole numbers. If we add 0 to the set of natural numbers, we will get whole number. The symbol for the whole number, the first letter of the whole numbers is W. That's why W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on up to infinite. What is the smallest natural number? The smallest natural number is 1. What is the greatest smallest whole number? That is 0. The smallest whole number is 0. So you can write the notes. The whole numbers are denoted by, if you add 0 to the set of natural numbers, we will get whole numbers. Whole numbers W is equal to, write like this. Okay, I will ask you some questions to you. The important statement we have to tell me the answer. The statement is, I'm giving you one statement, that is, all natural numbers are whole numbers. All natural numbers are whole number. Is this statement true or false? Every natural number, where can you take the number is a natural. If you take a natural number, it is also a whole number. Is this statement true or false? True or false? Yes, it's true. It's true. For example, if you take 6 a number, 6 is a natural number and also it is a whole number. 6 is a natural number and also a whole number. The same way, for example, I am taking 200. 200 is a natural number and also a whole number. Natural number and also a whole number. But for example, I am writing the statements in a different way. That is, all whole numbers are natural numbers. All whole number, wherever you take a whole number, then it is a natural number. Is this statement true or false? All whole numbers are natural numbers. Is this statement true or false? This is false. This is true for every number except one number. The number is 0. For example, I am writing 0. Is this whole number? 0. Is this whole number? Yes, 0 is a whole number. Is this natural number? Is 0 is a natural number? No, it's false. 0 is a whole number but not a natural number. That means the statement is false. The statement is false. If you want to correct this statement, we can correct it. How it is? All whole numbers are natural numbers except 0. All whole numbers are natural numbers except 0. 0 కాకుండా మిగతా ఏ whole number అయినా సరే natural number అవుతుంది. If you take 0, the statement is false. All whole numbers are natural numbers except, there is exemption, except 0. Except 0. 0 is the only whole number but not a natural number. 0 అనేది natural number కాదు, just whole number మాత్రమే. You have to write the two statements and write the reasons also. You have to write yourself. Next, before going to the integers, we will discuss the things, the important topics. I think you know very well about that. Those are even numbers. Even numbers. Write the definition for even numbers. You can write yourself. The numbers which are divisible by 2 are called even numbers. Or the multiples of 2s, the numbers which are multiples of 2 are called even numbers. Okay, now the number which are divisible by 2 are called even numbers. The multiples of 2 are called even numbers. Write the examples in your wish. Write your examples. 2, 4, 8, 10, 15. Sorry, 2, 4, 8, 16, 24, 28 and 36, 146 and so on. Whatever you write, you can write. And you can write one more important point here. So be careful, students. Keep the heading even number. Write the definition of even number. Write the examples in your own way. I am writing one thing. You have to write it. That is the general form of an even number is equal to 2n. The general form of an even number is equal to 2n. What is n? N is a positive number. Simply, n is a natural number. So, for example, if you take 1, 2n means 2 into 1. 2 into 1 is equal to 2 is an even number. If you take 10, 2 into 10, 20, 20 is a even number. If you take 15, 2 15s are 30, 30 is a even number. If you take 100, 2 into 100 is equal to 200 is a even number. That's why we are writing general formula for even number is 2 into n. N is any natural number. So you can write. And the second one is odd numbers. Odd numbers. Write the definition for odd numbers. I think you know very well about that. If you don't know, I will tell you. Listen my words and write the notes. Odd numbers. The number which are divisible by 2 leaves the remainder 1 are called odd numbers. The number which are divisible by 2 leaves the remainder 1. ఏ నెంబర్స్ అయితే 2 తో డివిజిబుల్ చేసినప్పుడు రిమైండర్ 1 వస్తదో the numbers are called odd. Simply the number which are not divisible by 2 are called odd numbers. Either first one or second one, whatever you like, you can write you can like it and write the notes. Odd number, the number which are not divisible by 2 are called odd numbers, or the number when divided by 2 leaves the remainder 1 are called even odd numbers. Okay, you have to write the notes and you have to write the definition and then write the examples in your own way. What are the examples? So the number which are not divisible by means those are the odd number. Those are 15, 17, 19, 21, 25, 28, 29, 35, 37, 41, 47, whatever you write you can. Next, I am writing you the next step is the general form of an odd number is equal to 2n plus 1. The general form of an odd number is 2n plus 1. 2n plus 1. If you take 0, 2 zeros are 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 is an odd number. If you take 7 here, 2 sevens are 14, 14 plus 1 is 15. If you take 18, 2 18s are 36 plus 1, 37 is an odd number. If you take 100, 2 into 100, 200 plus 1 is an odd number. This is the general form of an odd number. Be careful, students. Write the definition of even number and examples. Write the definition of odd number and examples. Definition, examples and this point. Definition, example and this point. Now we are discussing the number. Those are prime numbers. Prime numbers. Okay, do you know the definition of a prime number? I think you know very well about that. The number which having only 2 factors. The number which having only 2 factors are called is called. For example, we are taking only one number. A number which having only 2 factors. What are the 2 factors? So a number having only 2 factors. It has only 2 factors. What are the 2 factors? So 1 and itself. One is the factor for every number and itself is a factor. Itself is a factor. That's why we are taking a number. The number having only 2 factors. Those are 1 and itself is a factor. Every number itself is a factor. So 1 and itself is called a prime number. 1 and itself is called a prime number. A number which having only two factors. Within brackets write that 1 and itself is called a prime number. So I am explaining about prime numbers. For example, I am writing one number here, that is 6. And I am writing another number, that is 4. So I am writing another number 30. Write the factors of 6. The factors of 6 is divisible by 1 and also 2 and 3 and 6. These are the factors of 6. What are the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3, 6. Now write the factors of 4. 1, 2, 4. These are the factors of 4. What are the factors of 13? 1 and 30. I am writing another number, that is 7. What are the factors of 7? 1 and 7. If you observe these 4 examples, you can understand easily the definition of a prime number. So if you observe the first one, the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 6. So if you observe every number, 1 is the factor of every number is 1 and itself is a factor. How many factors have the extra? Those are 2 and 3. So the definition of prime number is a number having only two factors. Oka two factors e undali. Aventi 1 itself. 1 itself kaagunda inka factors extra vacharu 2, 3. So then it is not a prime number. Then it is not a prime number. The same way, so 1 is the factor for every number. 4 to 4 are equal. So 2 is an extra. So it is not a prime number. The same way coming to here 1 is the factor for every number and itself is a factor. So 13 has only two factors. That's why 13 is a prime number. That's why 13 is a prime number. The same as coming to the 7. 7 has the factors 1 and 7. So it has only two factors. There is no another factor. That's why 7 also a prime number. 7 also a prime number. Be careful, students. Write the definition of a prime number. The number which having only two factors within brackets 1 and itself is called a prime number. Write some examples of the prime numbers in your own way. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59 and so on you can write. So after that write the definition and example, then you have to keep on hitting and write like this. The prime numbers between 1 and 100 are, you have to write the prime number between 1 and 100. You have to write the prime numbers between 1 and 100. 1 की 100 की మధ్యలో ఉండే prime numbers అన్నిటిని కూడా మీరు ఇక్కడ లిస్ట్ రాయాలి. I told you up to 63, up to 61. You can write the remaining up to I came to up to 60. So if you watch my video clearly, I told you up to 60. You can write from 60 to 100. So I think you know very well about that. How many prime numbers between 1 and 100? The 1 and 100, the prime numbers are 25. You have to get 25 prime numbers. Be careful, students. Write the prime numbers between 1 and 100 with commas, 2, 3, 5, 7, like that. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? How can you write the note? First two prime numbers hitting. Here, write the definition. Write some examples. 2, 3, 5, 7 and so on and like that. Then can write like this. The prime numbers between 1 to 100 are dash and so on. Are you okay? Hi my dear students. In this topic, I will ask you one question. So actually we know very well about the mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan. He worked very large and he gave the more priority to the prime numbers. But one of the mathematicians, I don't tell his name, you have to tell me that name. He was take a sieve. He took a sieve means జల్లెడ. ఒక జల్లెడ తీసుకుని దానిలో 1 నుంచి 100 వరకు నెంబర్స్ వేసి దానిని జల్లిని ఏం చేస్తాం, ఇలా జల్లించాడండి బాగా. సో when he completed sieving, some numbers are found out. కొన్ని నెంబర్స్ కింద పడిపోయాయి. some numbers are in sieve, are there in sieve. sieve లో కొన్ని నెంబర్స్ ఉండిపోయాయి. కింద పడిపోయిన నెంబర్స్ని కాంపోజిట్ నెంబర్స్ అని, దట్ మీన్ విచ్ ఆర్ నాట్ ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్స్ అని, సివిలో ఉన్న నెంబర్స్ని ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్స్ అని మనం చెప్పాడు. ఓకేనా? సో ఆయన చేసిన ఆ యాక్టివిటీలో ఆ పైన నుంచి ఉన్న ఆ జల్లెల్లో ఉన్న నెంబర్స్ని ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్స్ అని, కింద పడిన నెంబర్స్ ఈవెన్ నెంబర్స్ అని చెప్పారు ఆయన. అలా చెప్పిన మ్యాథమెటిషియన్. ఆర్ యు ఓకే మై స్టూడెంట్స్? డిడ్ యు అండర్స్టాండ్ మై క్వశ్చన్? Who is the name of the mathematician by finding the prime numbers using sieve? Sieve means jelleda. Jelleda use చేసి prime numbers ని separate చేయొచ్చు చేసిన mathematician name ఏంటి? Are you okay? When you are watching this video, have to tell me the answer. I will ask you the before one question. This is the one question. When you are watching this video, comment your answer to me. Send your answer to me. Are you okay? So we have completed even numbers, odd numbers, prime. Now the concept is, now the next one is twin primes. Twin primes. Twin primes. So the definition of the twin primes is the difference between any two prime numbers is 2. The difference between any two prime numbers is 2, then the numbers are twin primes. So actually, okay, I will tell you next. Twin prime is the difference between any two prime numbers is 2, then they are twin primes. In the twin prime set, the two numbers must be a prime, must be prime numbers. Twin prime number set లో ఆ నెంబర్స్ రెండు ఏమై ఉండాలంటే ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్స్ అయి ఉండాలి. ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్స్ అవ్వాలి. అరే ఓకే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐఎమ్ రైటింగ్ ద నెంబర్స్ 3,5. ఐఎమ్ రైటింగ్ 3,5. అబ్జర్వ్ 3,5. 3 is a prime number, 5 is also a prime number. The difference between these two prime numbers is 2. So we call as 3,5 are twin primes. The same way 5,7. The difference between 5,7 is 2. So this is also, the 5,7 also called as twin prime. The same way 11 to 13. The difference between two prime numbers is 2. So 11, 13 also called as twin primes. So when you are writing the notes, write the definition of a twin prime. The difference between any two prime numbers is 2. Then they are twin primes. And Rasi, write the examples for twin primes from 1 to 100. 1 to 100 prime numbers లో twin primes యొక్క sets ని రాయండి. I wrote some here. 2, 3,5, 2, 5, 7, 11, 13, and after 17, 19, and 19, 29, 31. Write your own way. Are you okay, students? So we have completed even number, odd numbers, prime numbers, twin primes. Now we are moving on to the next topic is composite number. Okay, now we have to discuss composite number. Composite number. What is the definition of even number? Sorry, prime number. The number which having only two factors. The number which having only two factors is prime number. The number which having more than two factors, not two factor, more than two, then the number is called, then the numbers are called composite numbers. For example, these are. I am using the whole numbers. 6. What are the factors of 6? 1, 2, 3, 6. How many factors has 6? 4 factor. So then it is a composite number. Not prime number, this is a composite number. The same way, what are the factors of 4? 1, 2, 4. So this is also a composite number. Composite number, write the definition of a composite number here. Write the examples in your own way. Write the definition of a composite number, definition and the examples. The number which having more than 2 factors are called composite numbers. Write the, then write the examples. So, my dear students, I will ask you one question. So, every number is either prime number or composite number, except one. One is neither prime nor composite. One is neither prime nor composite. Why? They are asking a question. You have to read the question. Is like this. One is like this. One is neither prime nor composite. Why? Or explain. Why or explain the question. One is neither prime nor composite. Every number is either prime or composite except one. Why? One is neither prime nor composite. Can you tell the answer? Tell. I want answer. Can you tell the answer? One is neither prime nor composite. Why the reason? The reason is every number has 2 factors. Every number 2 factors or more than 2 factors, but one has only 1 factor. One ki okka factor e untadi. Kabatti one emantamante neither prime nor composite. Solution, answer in betty you can write the answer. Every number has more than either 2 or more than 2 factors, but one has only 1 factor. That's why one is neither prime nor composite. Prime కాదు కాంపోజిట్ కాదు. ఎందుకంటే ప్రైమ్ అవ్వాలంటే మినిమం 2 ఉండాలి, కాంపోజిట్ అవ్వాలంటే 2 కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి. కానీ ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్ one has only 1 factor, either 2 or more, but one has only 1. That's why one is neither prime nor composite. Are you okay, students? Write the notes carefully. And the next thing is co-primes. Next topic is co-primes. Actually, we have completed twin primes. Now we are coming to the co-primes. So, before going to tell the definition, okay, I will tell you the definition. The definition is the number having, not a number, 2 numbers. 2 numbers having one as their common factor. How to take 2 numbers? You have to take 2 numbers. Write the factors of 2 numbers. Only one as the common factor for 2 numbers. Then the 2 numbers are co-primes. I will tell you by example. Then I will tell the definition again. For example, I am taking 5, 15. And the second thing is 3, 13. 4, 9. And 6, 16. 6, 16, not 16. 6, 30 or 19. Look there. Write the factors of 5. The factors of 5 are 1, 5 because it is a prime number. Write the factors of 15. 1, 3, 5, 15. Write the factors of 3. 1, 3. The factors of 13 are 1, 30. The factors of 4 are 1, 2, 4. The factors of 9 are 1, 3, 9. The factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 6. The factors of 19 are 1, 90. I just write the factors of every number. If you observe that, first page 5, 15. 5, 15, the factors of 5 is 1, 5. The factors of 15 is 1, 3, 5, 15. What are the common factors for 5 and 15? 1 is the common and 5 also common. Then 5, 15 are not co-primes. 5, 15 are not co-primes. Only one has their common factor. One మాత్రమే common ఉండదు. కానీ ఇక్కడ 1 ఉంది, 5 కూడా ఉంది. So 5, 15 are not co-prime. Coming to here, 1 is common, 1 is common. And also there is no common. Here 13, here 3. So 3, 15 are co-primes. 3, 13 are co-prime. Now coming here. 4, 9. The factors of 4, 1, 2, 4. The 9, 1, 3, 9. The common factors are 1, 1. So 4, 9 are co-primes. 6, 19. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 19. 1 is the common. So this is also co-primes. If you observe these 4 examples, we will get some conclusion. That is, in the set of co-prime numbers, the 2 numbers need not be prime numbers. Actually, in the set of twin primes, the 2 numbers must be twin prime numbers. Twin prime numbers set lo 2 numbers twin primes untayi. Kani co-prime number set lo 2 numbers composite primes undana avasaram ledu. Either prime or composite or composite and prime. Whatever. Either prime or prime. Okay, we are accepted. Prime, composite, we are accepted. Composite, we are accepted. These are the examples. This is prime. These are the co-primes. This is the tick mark. Here, composite, yes, tick mark. Composite, prime, yes, tick mark. So you have to memorize and we have to remember this point is very, very important. We have to remember this point. That is, in the set of co-primes, then 2 numbers need always, that means every time, they are need not be prime numbers. Avi prime numbers say avasram ledu. Either the 2 are prime numbers, okay, 2 are composite numbers, okay, 1 prime, 1 composite also okay. Are you okay? Write the notes. I am telling you here the definition again. The numbers which having 1 as their common factor. The number which having 1 as their common factor, then they are co-primes. And I see definition rasukoni examples కింద లాంటి sets కొన్నాయి. Write your own examples for co-primes. Are you okay, students? Are you okay? Shall I erase the board? Okay. Next. This time we can move on to the next one is integers. We have learned all these topics in whole numbers. Now we have to learn integers. I think you know very well about integers. Now the third topic. The third number system is integers. So we have learned whole numbers from natural numbers. So now we are learning integers from whole numbers. Integers from whole numbers. Now I am taking the whole numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on up to infinity and 0. Now I am adding negative numbers to the set. Negative numbers, those are -1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. Now I am writing minus infinity. Now I am writing minus infinity. These set of numbers are called integers. Integers are denoted by the symbol IRJ. The integers are denoted by symbol IRJ. Once observe here. Here 0 to infinity are whole numbers. I am adding negative numbers 1 2 minus 1 2 2 minus 2 3 2 minus 3 infinity to minus infinity. These set of, so now I am telling the definition of integers is the set of positive numbers. These are the positive 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and so on. Infinity is the positive numbers. And the negative number, these are the negative minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 and so on up to minus infinity including 0. The set of positive numbers, negative numbers including 0 are called integers. The set of positive numbers, negative numbers including 0 are called integers. Integers are denoted by IRJ. Integers are denoted by IRJ. So this is the set. You can write the definition. If we add the set of positive numbers, negative numbers including 0 are called integers denoted by IRJ. If you observe the set of integers carefully, we have to learn so many things. I think we have completed in the 7th class integer chapter. I think you have learned very important things. I am expecting that is, if you are learned what I am asking, you can tell easily. So the set of integers having positive, negative and 0, the positive numbers are lie on the right side of the 0, the negative numbers lie on the left side of the 0. That is the one point. And the second one, positive numbers is always greater than 0 and 0 is always greater than the negative numbers. The positive numbers is always greater than the negative numbers. These are the points. Positive numbers is greater than negative. First, positive numbers is greater than 0. Are you okay? 0 is greater than negative numbers. Are you okay, students? Are you okay? Positive is greater than negative. 0 is greater than negative. Positive is greater than 0. These are the points. So, but what about the comparison between negative to negative? How can we compare the negative to negative and positive to positive? Positive to positive very easy. We have more knowledge in that. For example, 15, 17, which is biggest? Absolutely 17. The same thing. Now we are writing minus 15, minus 17, which is big? Minus 15, minus 17, which is big? So here 17 is the big, then also minus 17 also big. Am I right? No. We are simply know one point, that is positive, negative. These are the opposite words. These are the opposite words. Positive is the opposite word of negative. Here 17 is big, here minus 15 is the big. Why, sir? How can you tell, sir? Why it is minus 15 is big? So మనం ఇక్కడ చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే the number in the positive way, the number which is far to 0, which is the far means దూరంగా, far to 0 is big. In the negative section, the number which is close to 0 is big. That's why I'm telling you positive and negative are the opposite words. 0 positive numbers 0 నుంచి ఎంత దూరం వెళ్తే అంత పెద్దది. సో 15 and 17, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 15 ఈ ప్లేస్ లో ఉందనుకోండి, 17 ఇక్కడ ఉంటుంది. సో 17 ఇస్ ద బిగ్. నెగిటివ్ సెన్స్ వచ్చేసరికి 0 కి ఎంత దగ్గరగా ఉంటే అంత పెద్దది. సో 0 నుంచి -15, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ -15 ఇక్కడ ఉందనుకోండి, 0 కి దగ్గరగా ఉంది, -17 తో కంపేర్ చేస్తాం. సో -15 ఇస్ ద బిగ్. Are you okay, my students? the positive number which is far to 0. 0 కి ఎంత దూరంగా ఉంటే అంత పెద్దది పాజిటివ్ నెంబర్స్ లో, 0 కి ఎంత దగ్గరగా ఉంటే అంత పెద్దది నెగటివ్ నెంబర్స్. Have to memorize this one. In that way 15 to 17, 17 is the big, and minus 15 to minus 17, minus 17 is the minus 15 is the big, and it is the biggest term. Minus 15 is the biggest. Are you okay, my dear students? Are you okay? So, and we have to recalculate with your brain. So, can you add integers? Do you know additions of integers? Do you know subtractions of integers? Do you know multiplications of integers? Do you know divisions of integers? These four are very important. Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of integers. Addition and the subtraction are both are having same property, and multiplication, division are some different way. So if you know these four fundamental topics of integers, so we can understand the further class very clearly. If you don't know, if you have any doubts in these four topics, how to verify your 7th class maths textbook and get the knowledge. Thank you. We will continue in the next class after topics rational, irrational and real. Okay, my dear students, thank you.